Hey, this is Arne with another YouTube video, and just to get you caught up on a couple of things, you need to go check out the PTSD awareness video, Lipstick Mom on the Go, and breast cancer awareness video. Alright, now that we're caught up, let's get to it. If you see me looking here, it's because I have my notepad of all the things I want to say and do and talk about, all my facts. Handwriting's kind of messy today, but will do. This video is about post-baby love making. So let's get to it. Your body has changed. You carried a baby for 9 months, and now it's here. So we're going to start with the top and work our way down to the bottom, ladies. Okay. Your body has changed, and you need to know that through the process of these 9 months, so have your breasts. They have enlarged, they have become sensitive, and they have filled with milk. Now, when you want to make the transition into bouncing back into the lovemaking process with your significant other, you need to know some things. Number one, release your milk before you engage in the intimate act, because sometimes the motion of what's going on can make your milk release. So you don't want to ruin the mood, and you don't want to make anything awkward. But if it's between you and your spouse or someone you've been with a long time, you should tell them that you're going through these changes after the baby, during the baby, those type of things. So, they understand that your body's going through a change. Don't feel bad if this happens. It's natural. These things happen. So it's just a process you take and you learn from it. Also, your nipples will be tender. Some will be red and swelling and very irritated or inflamed. So another good way to expel your milk without pumping or breastfeeding, take a warm rag and compress them against your chest. The warming sensation will release your milk without ease. You could do it in a bathtub as well. Just sit and soak, and you just notice you didn't even have to use your hand compressants or doing any of these type of motions to get your milk to start to flow with ease. You don't have to hear the baby crying. The baby doesn't have to be near or anything like that. It will just release itself. Also, with that, when you're in the intimate act of love making after a baby, sometimes certain things that happen can assimilate breastfeeding. For example, the grabbing, the squeezing, all of this fondling can make your milk come out. So just note to yourself, these things can happen. So just be aware of that. Also, let's go down here. You should already be caught up to date with your 6-week appointment, and they'll give you the okay for love making. But also let your body heal properly. Yes, you bounce back. You can get back into your jeans. You can wear the nice skirt you want to. You can wear the nice top because you're not pregnant anymore, and you're back to your size 2, size 4, 7, whatever size you are. You're back to that normal size after the baby. But let your body heal properly, because some things that you think has bounced back has not really bounced back. 6 weeks, technically your body can bounce back, but let's be honest, your body has not bounced back fully. So keep that in mind. Yes, 6 weeks is okay for love making or anything else, but your body has not fully bounced back yet. Why? Because we're about to get into it now. You just pushed out a human being out of your lady parts, and things have stretched. Things need to go back, and I don't think 6 weeks, as my opinion, is enough time to let some things go back into place. Now, your doctor will check and examine, and the first thing you need to do is talk to your OBGYN about certain things you have noticed after the baby. Some people have noticed that the difference between before and after. Before, there was a smooth transition in and out. Now it's a little painful, maybe because it's due to it going back to a normal size or whatever's going on with your lady parts. It is coming full circle now. Another thing people have talked about was the lubricant part, your own personal lubricant. Some people feel that some days, she's flowing like a stream, and then other days dry as a desert, or maybe in between, or not as much as they thought it would be. Foreplay used to be 2 seconds, now it's 10 minutes. And with that problem, you can use, over-the-counter lubricant, but make sure that it is kind of similar to your own body's lubricant, not too thick and not too watery either. Also, use something that is kind of sensitive, and make sure that if you do have allergies, make sure on the back of the bottle, it caters to your allergies and all those things like that. Now, with this, you can only put a little bit on it. You don't have to put a lot, because just a little bit will just get everything flowing. But this is Trojan Lubricants, arouses and intensifies, and it's almost like the same texture of your own personal lubricant. So this can help out if you feel that some days are not as well as others. So a little side note for yourself. Also, talk to your OBGYN about these changes. Make sure they know that that you're going through this process as becoming a new mom, a second-time mom, or just experiencing different things, because baby number one could be the magical baby. It can be the one that put the spice back into your life and you're going at each other every chance you get. But baby number two can make your body change. Instead of just going at each other, you have to really take the time out and touch and feel and get the mental picture of some things to get yourself going, especially with us women. Some of us are more mental than physical, and when the physical happens, so baby number two can change your body, or baby number one can change your body as well, because you never had these changes before and now your body is experiencing them. Now, with that being said, you need to ask questions. Don't sit there and think that you're just going to bounce back after this pregnancy because of a story you heard from this person and a story that you heard from that person. Everybody is different when it comes to their own pregnancies. Everybody has had horror stories. Everybody had miracles. Everybody has been troopers, and and some people pushed out a baby without an epidural or a doula or assistance and bounced back to normal. Some people had epidurals and doulas, and their mothers had coached them, and and they've been okay. But it's the afterwards. You need to learn about your breast and your female parts down there to really get an understanding that after this baby, your body has changed and so has your mind. There has been a process of 9 months to get you ready, but nothing is like experiencing it for yourself. Your mom, your grandma could tell you of all these things, of how-tos and what to do and advice, but nothing is better than experiencing it for yourself. Ask the proper questions for your OBGYN to answer. Do not be ashamed or embarrassed of these questions. They have heard it, they have seen it, They have dealt with it all. So your question probably has not even come to number one on their list as crazy or absurd or just bizarre. Trust me, if you're like me with my second child, I had interns come in the room while I am pushing out a child. So trust me, us women, we're a lot more comfortable when it comes to those lady parts than we think. So just keep in mind that the transition from having the baby to love making is a step in progress. It's a day-to-day thing. Yes, your hormones are going to tell you something totally different. Trust me. 6 weeks is a long time, and your hormones are going to be like, hey, me, you, bedroom, now. But give your body the proper time to heal and to get back to where it could have been and where it can be now. You pushed out a baby. Let your body heal properly, because if you jump into things really fast, you will notice that some things can be painful. Some things are going to feel awkward, and you're going to hear some things, feel some things, and they're not going to be comfortable. So if you give your body the proper time to heal, that you will notice that, hey, this transition is pretty easy, smooth sailing from here. And when you have that green light to go get him, go get him. So take care of yourself, your body, your baby, and your spouse or your partner or whoever you with. Put on the slow jams, take it slow, put on the lingerie, and go have some fun. Bye.